Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Don't Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. Real quick before I go further, my voice is kind of shot from coughing a lot, sickness, so that's why my voice is going to sound a little raspy. But as you can see by the title of the video, we're going to talk about Tom Brady, and he actually said something that I thought we would never see him say again. But he said that he thinks he might come back for a third time around and play football again and unretire. Yes, I'm not kidding when I say that. If you have not seen the interview he recently, he went on the deep cut Vic Blends. If you don't know who Vic Blends is, I'll put a picture or up on screen his Instagram. He's a very famous barber. I followed him for a couple years. I love his work, love what he talks about, love what he preaches. And Tom Brady went on there, got a haircut by him. It was a pretty good haircut. And I'll put a link to the actual full interview down in the description below. It was about an hour long. Tom and Vic just kind of sat there and talked, chopped it up about a bunch of different things from retirement to family, football, life, everything in between. But the one big thing we're going to be discussing is Tom Brady possibly coming back. Now, is this 100% set in stone? Like, yep, he's coming back? No, that's not happening. But there is the possibility of it coming back. So what I wanted to discuss in this video is, number one, could it happen? Number two, if it did happen, what team could possibly come after him? And then number three, just my opinion of should he come back or should he want to come back? Because I'm not gonna lie, there's a side of me that says I wouldn't mind Tom Brady coming back for one more year. But I'm gonna get straight into this. So if you're going to enjoy it, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on this video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. Now let's kind of break down the info and the news of him actually saying that he wants to come back. Like I said on the Deep Cut podcast, he said this a couple of days ago at the time of recording this. And like I said, he says in that interview, quote, "I'm not opposed to it. I don't know if they are going to let me if I become an owner of an NFL team. I'm always going to be in good shape. I'll always be able to throw the ball. So to come in for a little bit like Michael Jordan did coming back, I don't know if they would let me, but I wouldn't be opposed to it," quote. Basically what he's applying to is like how Michael Jordan won his 3 titles, then he left, went to play baseball, then he came back, he won 3 more titles with the Bulls, then we thought, oh, this is it, he's done, but then went and played for the Washington Wizards, and in those years it was like, why are you playing? He's still putting up good numbers, but it's like, just let it be. And even with all that, Michael Jordan still went down as the greatest of all time. With Tom Brady, he kind of went on that same exact course. He won 3 titles, back in 2001, 2003, 2004. Then he had a long, dull, kind of waiting for more titles. And then he won some more titles in 2014, 2016, and I believe 2018. And then he won again in 2020 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then here to end his career, he had a little bit of a rough patch. That last season, he was still putting up okay numbers, but we could all kind of tell watching him play, watching the team play, it was time for Tom to hang up the cleats. Now, first up, why I don't think it's going to happen is because like he said, he's becoming a part ownership with the Oakland Raiders, or with the Las Vegas Raiders, my bad, going forward. So I don't know how much of a percentage it is, if it's like 0 point something percentage, or if it's like a full 1%, whatever it may be, but he's going to be a part ownership with the Raiders. So if you are an owner of a team, I don't know exactly how the rules or the laws work, but I'm pretty sure if you're an owner of a team, you could probably still play for that team. It's just you can't go play for another team. Which makes me wonder of, could Tom Brady say, hey, I'll go play for the Las Vegas Raiders? Because right now the Raiders, they don't look half bad of a team. I mean, the defense looks pretty good. They signed some good pieces here in the offseason, free agency. Defense looks like it could possibly be top 10 next season. You got Devontae Adams as a receiver. The offense looks like you drop Tom Brady right in there. I realize he's like 46, 47 years old, but I'm just saying, that offense with Tom Brady, that might be a very scary team. Now, next up, why do I think Tom Brady wants to come back? 2 things I think is kind of happening. Number one, we all know the drama, not really drama, but just like the what's going on with him and his wife. The divorce happened, him kind of getting separated from his kids. He's still kind of involved in the kids' lives, but he's not as involved with family. He's kind of lost the interest. Football was his main thing, then kind of family. Then whenever football left his life, he tried to get family back. Then football pretty much just left him. Now he's got no football, no family. And in a way, you kind of want to say, is he depressed, not depressed? I don't think it's that. I think it's more or less he just doesn't have something there in his life that he can just look at every day and say, yes, I'm excited for this. And I'm wondering if he's looking at football with like this intention of, I need you back in my life. Because if he can wake up every single day and get ready for practice, get ready for games, go play football, he would probably be a very happy man. But what is the second thing that kind of bringing Tom Brady wanting to come back to football? Oh, I don't know. Does it maybe perhaps rhyme with the name Action Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls right now. Tom Brady has 7. Patrick Mahomes isn't even 30 years old yet. Patrick Mahomes is on pace to possibly pass Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowls. Only a handful of teams ever won back-to-back Super Bowls. Who was the last team to ever win one back-to-back? Tom Brady back in 2003, 2004. Patrick Mahomes just did it. Now Mahomes is talking about wanting to go for a three-peat. Tom Brady never did that. Tom Brady wants to be able to possibly step in and say, hang on, youngster, you are not better than me. Last time I checked, who gave Patrick Mahomes his first ever loss in Arrowhead in the playoffs? That's right, Tom Brady. And oh yeah, by the way, that was in the AFC Championship game. And oh yeah, who was the other quarterback who was the only other player to beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? That's right, Tom motherfucking Brady. Tom Brady is like Patrick Mahomes' kryptonite, and I think Brady understands that, and he's looking at this the way Mahomes is trajecting, and he's just going up and up and up, and Brady ain't gonna stand for that. Now, the last thing, like I said, where could he play for? If he's gonna be an owner of the Raiders, I think it kind of wipes out every single team for where he could play for. I could rattle off a bunch of different teams for where he could go. A lot of teams that are trying to draft a quarterback right now. You got Washington, you got Chicago. Could they maybe want to go after Brady? You got the Patriots. Maybe they try to get Brady back. I don't know. The 49ers, who knows? Could they try to call him? But I think the big one is the Raiders. If they are already kind of part ownership with Brady, why not try and see if you can get him on the field? Go play some games. Who fucking knows? And you're in Mahomes' division. That's the sweet point. You would be in Mahomes' division. You have a chance to possibly try to beat him twice a year. But not only could you beat him twice a year, you could then win the division from Mahomes. You could just take the division straight from Mahomes, win the division from him, then you get the opportunity to possibly play him in the playoffs, whether it be in the divisional round or the AFC title game. You can then knock him out, and then whoever comes out of the NFC, you can take that team down in the Super Bowl, walk away, and then just retire again next season. Now you have 8 Super Bowls. You've proven to Mahomes, I don't give a fuck if you get 12 Super Bowls. I am better than you at every level. I beat you in an AFC title game, I beat you in the Super Bowl, and I beat you at your fucking division. Now, like I said in the beginning, is Brady going to come back? That's a long ways away from knowing for sure. If he comes back, I'm not going to lie, I'd be excited. I low-key would be excited. I'd be kind of happy to see him come back and just see what happens, see what kind of fun we get out of it. Now, am I going to be rooting for him to win the Super Bowl? If he's playing Mahomes, I'm going to be rooting for him. But if he's not, if like Mahomes gets eliminated and Brady's still alive in the playoffs, then I'm going to be rooting against Brady. I don't want him to win anymore. But if it comes down to Brady or Mahomes, I'm rooting for Brady. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did go and enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure you're going to drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated to do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of today's video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you think Tom Brady should retire or should stay retired? Should unretire? Should he come back? If he came back, what team should he play for? Leave your complete opinion of the whole situation down in the comment section down below. Be more than welcome to talk about with you guys. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to go and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell to be notified second to post. But without further ado, this has been Dylan Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.